And I wouldn't even try to create a business without meditation. No way. And in this video today, I'm sharing 5 reasons why meditation and business go hand in hand without separation. No, 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 no. Hi and welcome, Maryam here, sharing about how to live a more nourishing, energizing and prosperous life. And so in today's video, I am answering your question, Jérôme, I'm going to say in French, Jérôme, I don't know how we say in English even, and the question is here, I'm going to read it loud. So when you say your content is producing results because you also meditate, what do you mean by that exactly? How do you feel meditation has granted you tangible results in your business? Excuse my accent, I am French originally, also I live in London area, and today I'm very happy to answer your question, Jérôme, I'm gonna say it in French, right? And yeah, I have 5 big points for you and anyone watching this video today. Number 1. Meditation is so key when you have a business, a project, an activity, anything that basically, I guess, focuses on money and value and serving others. And the number 1 key is with meditation, you know exactly what to go for and what not to go for. And that's a very important one, that second one, because so many people, especially when you start your business, but really at any other level when you grow, we tend to go for things that bring money, maybe, or maybe fame, or maybe anything that may sound appealing. But with meditation, we see clearly things. That's my point number 2 as well, which I will emphasize a bit more. We see things clearly. And so with meditation, when you meditate, because you go and you center in yourself, so meditation basically means spending time in stillness and focusing inside and kind of leaving the mind off dormant for the time you meditate. And this way you can really see things from another perspective, which is a perspective of the heart versus the perspective of the mind. And that's very, very important, because the mind is really good to plan things, organize, see things, the dangers and the possibilities, but then it totally forgets, or it's not the mind's job to focus on the feeling. And does it feel right? Or the opposite. And with the meditation, you can tap into this. And so when you meditate, you truly feel if something is right for you, for the business, for your project, or if it's not right. And one example, there's nothing else that can give you that power. I would say there's nothing else that can give you the power of feeling if something is right or not. And the reason, as I said, is because point number 2, you can see things clearly. So let's say because you see things clearly, because you center, it allows you to stop 2 things. Number 1, being in that begging mentality, very dangerous when you feel like you just focus on the money aspect and the material things of your business or your project. And number 2, when you meditate, you come out of the poverty mindset, which is very close to the begging mindset and mentality. The poverty mindset, even if you run a business, you can still have it. It means you focus on things that just brings little instead of a lot bigger. And the lot bigger may take more time, may take different actions, may take actually less actions, or a different approach, but long term it is way better. And the only way you can really see long term is through meditation. So let's say someone tells you, oh, let's partner together on that project, I will do this and you can do that, and we share the amount, and this is going to bring maybe 20k in the business, whichever currency you are into, and you, with your mind, without the meditation, you would go for it because you get very excited. You see, the partnership and the excitement of working with someone else. You see the outcome financially, and you see maybe the what it's going to bring to the community of people you create the project for. And when you meditate, and only then, maybe that the project doesn't feel right, you don't maybe know why, you don't have the answers, it doesn't actually matter. But then when you meditate, because you meditate, you don't go for the project. And therefore, maybe a couple years later, you realize that the person you was going to do the project with something happened to them, you realize their business collapsed, and you realize maybe they were not exactly faithful or honest, and then you understand why it's been better, or why you felt this way, and why it's been better that you didn't follow through the project. But only then will you understand back 2 years before you just felt something wasn't right. But if you don't meditate, you won't have this feeling. You will just go for the project, maybe lose your money years later, maybe realize, something wasn't okay, but it's just going to be too late. You will have wasted, we could say, 2 years of your life or plus because you didn't meditate. So meditation saves you time, money, energy, everything. All the good things you actually want in life. Health, very important, health. So with meditation, you know the steps. And then this leads me to number 3. With meditation, you also know if something isn't right for you, and when it is not right, and if you still go for it, maybe things will happen really fast, intense, and boom, bam, bim, bam, boom, bam, for you to stop. For you to not go onto that path which is not right for you. And if you don't meditate, because you don't have that vibration, that energy that wouldn't match a wrong path, things won't happen so fast and intense. And you may, as a consequence, not see clearly that it's not a right path for you. Let me give you an example, personal one. I think it was a year ago, I made an investment in a company that I kind of felt it could be not the right path for me. But I wasn't too sure. Despite the meditation, I guess I still followed my mind, right? Sometimes you choose, even if you meditate, you choose not to follow how you feel through the meditation. Life is an experience, so you choose to experience, and that's fine too. But then, because it wasn't the right path for me, that specific investment, boom, bim, bam, boom, a couple months after, so really fast into the investment process, the company collapsed, bankrupt, people left with the money, and so I lost all my money. And I could have been sad and be like, oh, I lost my investment. But the truth is, because I meditate, and I knew the risk, and I knew that I didn't actually follow what my meditation deep inside was showing me and making me feel, and I went through just investing anyway because I wanted that experience, and followed just the human part of me. I lost a few thousands, and I don't really wish anything, no, because had this experience not happened, I would have invested more and lost more money in the long run. So yeah, meditation is really good if you actually listen to it and follow without questioning, because there's things that you won't know or won't have the answer exactly through the meditation. You just have a feeling. That's really the main point. Meditation equals feeling, sensations, which are indicators of what you should do or not do. If you follow this, then you're going to be fine. And so yeah, that's an example of if you go the wrong path, very fast, intense consequences will happen to show you straight away that you are on the wrong path, instead of you waiting to know. Again, you save time, money, energy, and it really works well in the long run. And for the most important thing in your life, your health and well-being. Point number 4, with meditation, when you have a business, a project, etc., you can handle everything way better. What do I mean by this? Especially, I would say, you can handle one of the main negative outcome or consequence of running a business: stress. And that one can literally kill you or put you in a state of illness, disease, a very uncomfortable state that you just don't want to be into. And with meditation, you decrease tremendously your level of stress, or shall I say, you are able to handle stress a lot more easily and smoothly and peacefully. So that is why meditation is very important as well. You can handle everything way better. It's like meditation gives you the shoulders to carry, I wouldn't say to carry a bigger load, but it would lighten up your load as you meditate. Everything is way faster. And when people say, yeah, but I don't have time to meditate, really it's a little silly to say that, because I don't realize that really meditation saves you time in the long run. Not even the long run. After a few days, you already feel the difference. So meditation in the end doesn't take time, but does the opposite. As you meditate, it's like everything is 10 times faster, 10 times smoother, 10 times easier, and you save yourself from a lot of stress as well. So, win-win. It's all great. Like, there's no reason to not meditate, really. And so my last point, which is actually really important but mostly for one gender, I'm not really talking to male right now, although it's good for them to know, running a business is masculine energy. What I mean by that is when you run a business, you behave as a male. You behave with a masculine energy, which is more of a male energy, like you go for it, you drive, you plan, you go, like it's like hunting, It's not the female energy at its best. Females are meant to like nurture, receive, create more from a heart perspective and not from the mind so much. And yeah, running a business is the opposite of that. So if you are a female running a business and you don't meditate, chances are you will be in your masculine energy and this won't be balanced with your feminine energy. So you will end up behaving more like a male. The negative side of a male, I would say, because there's obviously positive and negative in everything, right? But if you're a female, chances are you're going to be more aggressive, more competitive, less into your heart. You will lose your health, lose your patience, all the qualities that are more of a female energy. So the one way I found that is really, really good for females to balance out the two, if you run a business, female, then it would be to meditate as a group, within a group, and ideally within a group of other female. This is what I run at the moment, and that you can join if you feel like. This is a women's group circle that I've created with meditation and also a time to sharing circle. And that's so important because that is going to be the way for us, female. We are made to do things as a tribe, do things as a community, do things as a group, and nurture the group, the community, the tribe. Whereas male and the masculine energy is more of a solo energy. You meditate on your own, you work on your own, you plan, do things from the mind more. And it doesn't really suit us female to meditate solo. I mean, if you do that, it's great, but you're going to be more again in that male energy that isn't going to benefit you long term. And you will realize being solo will only lead you to get that female energy dormant instead of making it alive and really tap into your potential as a female. And so ideally for a female, you balance out business with meditation within a group of other female. And that is a wow combo where you can be balanced in your male and female energy, feminine and masculine within yourself. And then you can really act from the two versus only from one type of energy, which is going to put you in an imbalanced state, which is going to lead you to disease, illnesses, discomfort long term. And not happy. You won't be happy. And so for males, it's a bit different. For males, it's more like meditating solo and doing things solo are more of a male energy. Although, of course, they can do things as a group as well. But it's not as important as us females. The link to join my women's group circle where we meditate and share together is under this video. Other of my links and details on how to run a business from a meditative perspective as well is under this video as well. And if you have any other questions, please ask. Okay, I hope it answers your question, Jerome. It was lovely to thank you for asking the question, and I hope it helps everyone else watching this video. I shall catch you up for the next video. See you later. Bye now.